Today I uploaded a video on my main channel where I tried out some Yoshi fan games, and I was planning on having a segment at the end where I checked out what the developers of the games have done since the game that I talked about. That section made the video too long. While I'm fine making long videos, it was mostly because my video editor was lagging like crazy on my 1050 Ti. So if you don't watch that video, a lot of things might not make sense. So let's just get into it, I guess. For Yoshi.exe, the original game jolt link was removed and I can't find anything on who the creator is. Maybe I would if they weren't trying their hardest to be edgy. Yoshis Adventures is made by Nox 7 and they've created a good amount of games since Yoshi's Adventure. The one that caught my eye was PvZ 8-bit. I really like Plants vs. Zombies 1, and this isn't a straight 8-bit port, there are some differences between them to distinguish it. And this remix, I really like it. In this version, pea shooters one-shot zombies, and this is because they disappear after a while, and you can't choose what you plant. You plant whatever the most expensive thing is that you can afford. I just don't like this. I want to plant a pea shooter, not a potato mine. I just feel like I'm wasting sun. Though pea shooters aren't the only ones that are different, potato mines will home on enemies after a bit of being placed, and I don't really test the other plants out. Being honest, I don't really like these changes. It just makes the game really slow paced. Like, it took 5 minutes to kill, I think, 20 zombies, and also everything is off-centered. Why? This game is kind of neat, but not a very great game. Yoshi Dash was created by Moors and Toadwag, I think that's how you say it. Moors, I can't really find anything on them other than their page on the Mario Fan Galaxy wiki. They have a good amount of small games, but their 2 full games are still in development, despite the first one being 12 years old and the other one being 8. Their second game, Super Mario Flashback, I tried out, and the visuals and sound are exactly like a modern 2D Mario should be, but the controls just aren't very good at all. Your run speed is just so fast, you start falling as soon as you let go of jump, which is just annoying because when you make a small gap, you just tap space, but you just fell in the gap instead. Also, a lot of physics from modern Mario games are brought over, like the dash from 3D World or the ground pound jump, which is honestly really cool, and actually wasn't in Mario at the time, I don't think. If you're willing to settle with really bad controls, then definitely download, but if not, I don't know. And Toadwag has virtually nothing on their wiki, but have a very dead YouTube channel consisting of mostly Smash Flash 2 content. Oh hey, I like that game. They also have a DeviantArt. I don't really know what this is. I don't know how to use DeviantArt, and it started bugging me to sign in. I don't know. Yoshi's Strange Quest was made by Yoshi Fanatic. Looking up his name, he apparently has a YouTube channel. Honestly, the videos aren't that bad. I kind of forgot that I was even working on a video and watching this video. But his upload schedule isn't the best. I would know.
Now, it is worth mentioning that I am not a video game designer.
Wait. Yeah, YouTube Yoshi Fanatic has a different Discord server than the Yoshi Fanatic who made the ROM hack. So, I'm assuming they're different people, so I don't know what the ROM hack Yoshi Fanatic is up to nowadays. Also, I hate that I didn't know that if you swallow a box, your egg will be in a box shape. I mean, it's kind of funny though. Yoshi vs. Windows was made by SuperToad2K, and I couldn't really find a whole lot on them. And they don't have a YouTube nor a Twitter. Searching them up, all I could really find was that they made 2 more games. Wario vs. Windows in 2002. Wait, didn't Yoshi vs. Windows come out in 2003? They also apparently made a Mario World ROM hack called Mario vs., you guessed it, Windows. Not a whole lot on this person, though it was 2002, so it's likely they just go by a different username now, and I'm too lazy to playtest the other 2 games to see if they're good. Yoshi's Adventure 64 and 128 are made by usernames are not important, which obviously makes it really hard to find anything else on the person. They've made 14 Mario 64 ROM hacks, and I can't really find much more on them. 2 of the hacks are called Puzzles for Yoshi, which are the same from what I can tell, except one was released months later, and actually on the day that I turned 14, and has taken over 2 years to be approved. I think it's cool to see people continue making stuff. The only one out of these, as far as I'm aware, who moved on to actual game development was the creator of that one 3D Yoshi game I wasn't able to play, and their game Blanco the Color Adventure has a demo right now. So this isn't what it looks like in the screenshots. You pilot a ship and are told to pick a planet, but you can't. None of the planets around the place have a collision and none of them are selectable. But the version on Steam is the version that's actually shown on the person's Twitter, despite their Twitter being how I got the itch.io link. I don't know. The Steam one is a voxel-based 3D platformer, and if you're unaware, voxel is basically 3D pixel art. It's not rare to find low-poly indie games, but there really aren't that many voxel games. Really, the only voxel game that I can think of that I've ever played before is Trove. The design of the world and characters are really nice overall. The controls aren't very deep, but they're still pretty fun, though I really don't like the ability to not fight back. I don't know, I died a couple times just because I couldn't do anything about the enemies, and I feel like that's the main thing setting this game back. Other than that, I feel like it can be a lot of good fun. Okay, so that's the end of that. I said it in my main channel video, but not this video, but no matter what I say, don't send hate to the creators. Even if the games that I talked about absolutely sucked, the only way to get better is to keep doing it. And the fact that they even finished a game is amazing, let alone it being good as some of these were. And I really don't know how to end the video, so I'm just gonna end it now. Goodbye.